guys. So let's dive into this dilemma. I'm gonna have a bit of music playing in the background. It's just to calm a little bit things down and add a little bit instead of my boring monotone voice. And recently everybody's starting to bring up the whole thing that MultiKill is using more hacks or he was banned. As of today, actually a while ago, a few months ago, we actually removed him off the team because of a back ban, and DGL actually today they contacted me explaining, like asking a few things, and yes, we can confirm he was back banned now, and all the games that we played with him in it was only one real game that we had to forfeit, which honestly we should have won. Even with a substitute instead of him, we should have won that game. So I'm a little bit annoyed at that. We did lose it, and we have to accept that we're moving on. The second game versus APG, I really doubt he was hacking. That's when we played that game was when he only got his Overwatch ban. So let's get into a few things here. Let's get into that. This is the email confirmation he sent us explaining that. Okay, so as of he's saying that he's been banned and also only Overwatch banned, and it was meant to be for a permanent ban for griefing, which actually we were kind of suspicious of this. However, listen, I even took a 9-hour, 10-hour bus to Bloemfontein to have a boot camp with the team, and it went well. We did really well online and in like friendly matches that we played, and we were overall happy. And he's a good player. He was doing really well. We watched them. There was nothing dodgy about him. He wasn't using any hacks at the LAN. Nothing. So when it came to him getting Overwatch banned on only a Smurf, that's when we assumed that, okay, well, let's give him the benefit of the doubt. Listen, a few years ago, I was banned from all of the wage servers because everybody thought I was hacking, and it was basically similar to an Overwatch ban. Guys were submitting demos to the admin saying, listen, this guy is honestly doing things that are not really meant to be possible. And yes, I admit, like, a lot of my shots were bullshit. However, there's nothing, I'm not going to say it's just pure skill, because, like, I was good at the game. A lot of people who weren't so good at the game would obviously look up and go, that was dodge. A lot of the plays you see in pro plays, look at Flasher, they're still investigating what's happening with him. However, he's a great player. It's not easy to call hacks on him, and like to a lot of, let's say, not lower ranks, but people who don't understand the concept of the game, kind of it would look like complete hacks. Now, that's going back to the Overwatch section. Now, Overwatch, let's say he's playing on a Smurf around Gold Nova 2. I think it was an AK on a Smurf. Okay, let's use AK then. To the current people who are overwatching him, let's say DMG, AK, Monster Guardian 2, all of them, that will look dodge, first of all. So that's matchmaking. That is completely unrelated to DGL. That was an Overwatch ban. It was on a Smurf. However, the Smurf account, I really don't know why he linked it to his main DGL. So we wanted to clear that up. We listened, okay, until you are officially VAC banned or something that gives us that you were banned for hacking, we are going to remove you from the team. Now, I submitted the first thing after the ban. I explained a lobby ban system, how the lobby ban works and what happened and all that happened in there. We're having all 5 people online queued for a game. We actually lost one, and then we played the next one, and mid-game he got banned in red text from all official servers, which is not a VAC ban. It is a simple investigation Overwatch ban. So that's when we understood, like, okay, it's possible that he could have not been hacking. So we gave him the benefit of the doubt, and he wanted a new to link his remain and get a clean start. He didn't want people, or actually we didn't even want people to start going, you playing with the guy with the Overwatch ban. I mean, if the Overwatch ban wasn't even meant for hacking, like that would be a bit of an upset to somebody's Counter-Strike career gets destroyed because of a random Smurf Overwatch ban that actually he wasn't hacking. And so we were like, okay, we're going to continue from there. We're going to try a few things. We're going to keep him. And then I woke up the next morning and I saw his profile was moved to a VAC ban. As soon as we saw that, I messaged him on WhatsApp saying, listen, dude, that email, I confirmed that one of the Valve guys actually spoke to him, Killer Instinct, and he explained, like, listen, that email was obviously faked. Valve would not respond, and you cannot get permanently banned like that for griefing. Yes, you can get a 30-day ban, which is a long one before griefing, which actually can show up as like an Overwatch ban. So we are kind of we're like, okay, so he faked something. Then that's when I woke up and oh boom, he was back banned. Now I wrote a long story explaining on Reddit like what happened, how it affected the team, what the ban was happening. I lost quite a bit. I lost Supreme ranking. That kind of knocked me off matchmaking. This was before the big so to speak rank boost that everybody got when they banned a whole bunch of hackers. And going back to what MultiKill is, he's friends with Kingdom Soldier. So when Kingdom Soldier got back banned, we were suspicious, and seeing that he got permanently back banned, we were like, okay, that's it, done. We're not even gonna try get it something sorted out or contact all. He's straight out the team. Now, people on Facebook, listen, I can understand your frustration with the hacker. However, you're gonna try and make a YouTube burst video. The video itself was a bit. It was like a loss of frames, and it was laggy, and honestly a lot of the calls that were made in that video, like let's just say for an example, we decided to use our B execute strat on Inferno. Now I ran in and I heard a guy make a footstep in backstage and family, and I called, listen, he's probably moved to the left side waiting for you to cross. Then I crossed, I got taken out, and he instantly went and pre-fired the corner and got him. That's same in Mirage. A lot of the shots were basically our calling. Let's say I push connector, I called there's a guy backside. The guy backside was behind the box. He decided to, okay, I know he's there, let's just pre-fire or something like that. And we managed to get them a few times on this. So a lot of the aspects of the video, there's not enough proof yet. We could understand the frustration of you trying to catch a hacker, and it does look dodgy, but however, the video itself, I wouldn't say inconclusive, however, there's not enough evidence. The main evidence of a ban is an Overwatch or back ban. We got the Overwatch ban, we suggested this, we played with him again, and then he got the official back ban. The moment he got that morning, I remember saying to him on WhatsApp, listen dude, that's it, you're out. And that was the last ever. He got mad, he swore me, and he banned me, he blocked me on Steam or WhatsApp, everything. So we have no ties whatsoever. Yes, we might have been, friends and joked around, but the moment something like that happens, it's just like, I lost about 4 or 5 profile ranks, and that was when this profile rank just came out, and I was trying to get the highest, and like little small things like that just eat at you until you get like really pissed off, and then this happens. Now I can understand all the frustration. Again, I'm repeating myself, like I do apologize if I did seem a little bit how do I put it, arrogant in the comments. Like, listen, I don't mind you calling, yes, we were in the wrong, he got back banned, this happened, however, we did forfeit the game, DJs reserved, he's banned, they spoke to me this morning, everything. We don't have any more ties with him whatsoever. That was actually even like a month ago when I spoke to him on WhatsApp. And if he has Smurf accounts and he's playing with guys, it's not us. We haven't even played a game with him. I haven't even seen him around. I haven't even found him on a Smurf. Now, what makes me mad now is everybody throwing around accusations like, okay, well, you queued with a hacker, come on, like, you obviously expected, and you probably knew he was a hacker, hence why you got him back. No, we got him back because we thought we'd given the benefit of the doubt until he's back banned. Now, it's not stating facts. You want to start going at me explaining that, well, obviously, if you deny it, even if you knew he was hacking, no, at the moment I know somebody's hacking, I don't think I would even like I wouldn't say a word. I'd just give up and go, okay, but that's a completely different deal. Let's not even touch that. So you were not stating facts whatsoever. Now let's move on. Okay, then you start, don't call us children. Listen, dude, I can understand your frustration and apologize if anything I said was offensive to you or something that ticked you off. However, listen, we have to move on. There's no point in, like, this video was posted 4 months ago. Now you're gonna GG, he has been banned in caps and the ticket was submitted. If you submitted the ticket after the first game 4 months ago actually, that he was hacking, DGL would have investigated and spoke to me. However, they only came to me today to explain a few things. Now listen, that means we're both in the wrong. However, you now if they submitted the ticket, they would have done more investigation and got through. If you did actually submit the ticket afterwards and they did investigate, they obviously didn't find anything conclusive on that day or like around the week you submitted, which was the same as us. We weren't sure. And the last thing you want to do is go to a teammate like, hey, listen, you're out of the team. Wow, we think and like inverted commas, you're hacking. We can't do that. No team would go, okay. Like the recent ordeal, like a whole bunch of guys going like Sonic and Fady are hacking. Sonic's a great player. He's like one of the best at the moment, and just his reaction, everything is great about that. Now people are always going, okay, he's hacking. Listen, when people are good, they look dodgy. It looks like hacks. The reason this has been built up because we've caught hackers, pro hackers. Like let's go to Kelly from Tartan. You're not going to go to his team and start saying, oh my god, why'd you queue with the hack? It happens. It's a teammate. It happens in all of this sense. And honestly, I wish people would move on. However, it seems I don't even want to create this video, but it seems like I'm forced to now because everybody's starting to get the wrong idea that we are accepting. Now, listen, the team Hack Me itself, we're going under a whole bunch of changes. I can't say much about what I'm planning to do. I am not in the sense looking for a team, but I'm looking to start getting something around that and developing a new sort of thing. And listen, guys, I love the Counter-Strike community and I love working with anything eSports. So the last thing I want to do now is be associated with playing with a hacker. It's like I can understand, like even what the guy said, because he claimed it was Overwatch ban. You don't want to instantly start removing players because they might have hacked. You have to wait for it to be actually hacked. Now, Joshua, I understand, like, you now going, you kicked him out, yes, because he had linked his Overwatch ban and also Smurf, and you're not really, so we did a whole profile cleanup, and he joined in as Taliban, and then a whole bunch of you got VAC banned, and then that's when you removed them. Now, it's only because he's already banned, and we refused to play with him the moment he got that VAC ban. Now you're starting to say, listen, only because tickets were submitted. No, not at all. Not in the slightest way did we only kick him because DGL said we would. We don't support hackers whatsoever, and it seems DGL only caught up now to what we're doing, and like there's a whole bunch of tickets I can't really show you that I'm not allowed to. It's just something we have to move on, and like I'm sorry if anybody got offended, and understand, but I love the community. The last thing I want to do is start getting like, oh my god, you're playing with a hacker. It's not unorthodox. It's not right in a sense. Like I'm actually trying to catch hackers myself, yet now everybody's trying to associate with him being a hacker, and now people start throwing around terms like, okay, well, then, you know, because like it's true, like now he's VAC banned, now the videos obviously looks like evidence. However, the video was obviously, there wasn't enough proof for that, and it did eventually catch up to him. However, I really doubt it was this video. I really doubt it has anything to do with the matches we played. Yes, he was dodgy in that, however, I really doubt that was the main reason. His VAC ban was something matchmaking related, I'm sure, but now, yes, this thread is, listen guys, can we just drop the subject? Yes, he was horrible at hiding it, and yes, we can see all of that, but yeah, there's not much else to talk about. However, like, please don't start saying that you hit a sensitive spot when, like, you said you're stating facts, which there are no facts to that whatsoever. I understand you lost the game versus us, and that happened, but that's basically it. And then you go calling people children. Dude, as much as I appreciate everybody's opinions and stuff on social media, the moment you start saying, okay, children, it's everybody generally is associated, okay, well, this person thinks everybody's a child, and that doesn't really work. And now, yawn, yawn, see, okay, all of that stuff. As of now, everybody needs to accept he was banned. We didn't have anything associated with him after that ban. The moment we found out, we removed him from the team. Everything was removed. We were just waiting for the legs itself to end. As you saw, we played 2 games with him. One of them we lost. We didn't even think about that one. That one was forfeited anyway. We lost it, so that doesn't matter. That scratched that out. And then we played the one versus SPG, where now that game we should have won, even like what I said with the substitute, we should have won that one, but we didn't now because we're getting that one win taken away, and it has broken the team completely. We've got a whole bunch of guys going, okay, well, I don't want to take it seriously anymore. So And with the way how close this is, 2 months from Rage, I'm kind of stuck in a position where I'm looking now like, as much as I'd love to join a big team, or I'd like spend hours dedicated to this game and just improve and get to the top level of where I actually think I can be, I have to deal with all of this. And now it's not good reputation whatsoever when you're associated with a hacker. And like, I'm apologizing, saying we were in the wrong for re-adding him. Just we gave him the benefit of the doubt, and it turned out to work that way. There's a lot going on in here. We've got a lot of the Reddit help. I have to say thank you to all the guys that did help out with that. One of the South African guys did point out that there was suspicion about it. However, like the same thing, we have to wait for him to actually be a VAC ban. What didn't show a VAC ban on his profile the moment it was banned, so we kind of were like, okay, well, it's not going. I'm repeating myself a lot at the moment. However, I do want to thank DGL for at least approaching this in a private matter. They found me on Skype, they spoke to me, explained a few things, and we agreed, okay, we're forfeiting the matches and we're moving on from now. So I have to say, guys, please make things private before you start throwing around hacker videos and accusations and everything. This is the last thing you want to do, is turn this community into a big joke of everybody's hacking. That is one of the worst things you can possibly do. We are trying to grow the community. There's a lot of things I'm doing. There's a lot of projects coming out, and this is one of my first long videos where I'm just talking about something. However, I feel this is a subject where we can actually like elaborate on the whole story of what happened, so people can actually understand. Like Josh, yes, okay. MultiKill accepts his ban. The ban has been there. Whether he accepts it or not, it's there. To be honest, he doesn't even have to accept it. It's gone. He's removed. Consequences, yes, the consequences, we've lost it, and we've lost the player and all sorts of stuff. And like, we can understand why everybody is starting to, you know, get on this hate train. However, guys, that happened a while ago, like 3 months ago, and then like somebody brings up that we played like I think like a month ago was when he officially got back banned. And there's not much else to talk about on this subject other than, like, listen, I went through a lot of, not to say hell, but a lot of negative reviews, comments, people messaging me, people spamming me on social media, Twitter, everything, just explaining, like, listen, what's the deal? Why are you playing with this? Please don't queue with hackers. Oh my god, I can't believe you. All sorts of stuff like that. And like, he in the end, he lied to me. That's what got me really going. And now somebody's, as I'm saying this, somebody is spamming me on WhatsApp, like, listen dude, are you going to address this? Yes, I'm addressing this, explaining what's happening, what happened, and all of that. And I do thank you guys. If you do watch this video, I'm actually grateful for spending time listening to my boring monotone voice explaining it. What, it's like it's 20 to 2 in the morning. I've had to I'm tired, I would go to sleep. However, I want to clear this up before, you know, people start escalating. Like, that's one thing this community can do. Something bad happens, it gets everywhere, and people make it, like, let's say somebody got banned randomly from one of the 8frag servers because they were messing around or spamming the admins. People are going to take that, oh no, he's hacking, blah blah, all sorts of that. We don't want to start throwing around that. And I don't think you should delete to the admins of the group, the South African South Africa, CSGO South Africa. I don't think you should delete this post. Guys they can read it and have a look at like how things are going, as long as they understand this video and go to this video. Like, I'm all for like getting hackers banned. However, it's kind of pointless trying to assume over YouTube and social media that it's true without hard facts like a back ban. That's one thing you can't really do. And guys, I'm rambling on again. Let's try and think what else was there on topic. Okay, so he faked the email, which we kind of only found out later stage, the moment the backman came through. A lot of the guys did explain, like, he insisted he wasn't hacking. He was asking for a benefit of the doubt, and if you know the guy personally and you've played a LAN with him, and he's actually good, like, the moment you're gonna see, like, well, it could have been possible that, you know, there was a fake Overwatch ban. There's not much else I can go into. I do thank you guys for listening to this video. If you do watch it to the end, wow, you deserve a medal for listening to my dead monotone voice at like 2 in the morning. To a lot of the guys who are going to only view this tomorrow or later today, thanks to all of you guys. I do appreciate like a lot of the guys do showing support and understanding what could go happen. The only problem that annoys me is when people start making accusations or stating wrong facts or like wrong terms about everything. DGL did address this quite well, I have to admit. They took them a while, but from what I spoke to Infi and Mooncow, it went pretty well. They explained a few things. I wrote quite a bit in Steam, and it's done. It's just over. We need to move on. I am going to be making a lot of videos explaining the recent shuffles and all of that in South Africa and the pros and cons, and everybody seems to be taking that one negatively too, but I'll get to that at a later stage. Good night, guys. I'll probably see you around pretty soon.